Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at IamFote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Now I actually need this song because I like that. Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Remix. Yeah, I don't even know what song this is. Like, we've been playing this song for years. I don't even know I've never heard it.
Right. I heard it too the other day. And Lady Q, I was like, hey, that's our intro joint. I was like, you're right. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah. Good morning, Ashley Newman.
Is it Tweety? Sweetie?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if it's Tweety, Mommy.
Sweetie. So weighty.
Sweetie?
Yeah.
Sweetie.
Waist on bigger. Waist on
Waist on thinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the name of the song. I need to have this song.
It's
so
called
what
tap in. It's called tap in.
No, but I need tap in. I'm gonna get it today. So I can have it. Now I like it. Don't never stop if you want to be on top. He sounds like the guy who says that sounds like
that's too short. That's too short.
That's too short. Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I said too short is popping again. Like what?
Yeah, too short down here. Too short is popping. Too short is still yours.
I mean, I thought too. It sounded like Too Short might have had a verse from one of his old lyrics. I thought maybe he put one of his old lyrics and had a verse on it. I said, okay.
Well, that's his beat.
I know that's his beat. Yeah, blow the whistle. I know it's his beat, but I was like, damn, Too Short is actually got a verse on. So I said, congratulations. Maybe one day y'all will start pulling these rappers and bring them back. All right. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Wednesday. Let's see how long I can do it. The 18th day of 2023. Yes, it is. All right.
18 days already into the new year.
18 days into the new year. Oh, let me write this down. Story about work. Let me write this down.
I remember the ball drop. I feel like the ball dropped a long time ago.
No, I had the wackest New Year's Eve. I mean, it wasn't whack. I had the most over 50-year-old New Year's Eve in the world, Joe. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I was waiting on a call from having to say Happy New Year to all my kids and everything like that, I would have been asleep by 11. I would have went to sleep and I would have been happy with it. Like I wasn't regretting not going out. But anyway, all right, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, Shawny, we start with you. Looking like you looking like you a rapper today. What's up? What's going on, son? How was your night, B?
How was my night? What did I do last night? What did I do yesterday?
You know, I'm gonna start doing that to you, Shawny. I'm gonna start using East Coast lingo on a regular basis, the way you be using down South lingo, and thinking I know what the hell you talking about. Me and y'all, I'm gonna start using all my East Coast lingo.
Tell them to move around with that goal.
I always said that much stuff that you don't understand. You understand what I be saying.
Whatever.
I guess sometimes.
You know what I do.
Sonny gonna tell me I understand. You understand what I be saying, damn it. You be peeing on trees.
Yeah, pissing on trees. You do.
You know the fat piece of the damn meats and shits. But go ahead.
You know fat meat ain't greasy.
You know fat meat ain't greasy, you son of a bitch. You know it is.
You know you need to tear your ass. Yes.
Yes, there you go. You know what I meant by that, man, boy. You know it. You spent 9 years out here, you mother.
You know you ain't what the bird left on the branch.
You ain't what the bird left on the branch. What the?
Yeah.
What? Exactly. What did the bird leave on the branch?
That's a good old one. That's still good.
Yeah, you ain't nothing but the bottom line. You are the bottom line.
I swear to God, when she said these kids don't believe the fat meat ain't greasy, I was like, well, doesn't it depend on who cooked that bitch? Like, I don't know.
People down south don't think like that. You're overthinking it.
That's when I was in Dallas. Somebody said, he's as quiet as something peeing on a cotton or tissue or some shit. What?
Yeah, rat pissing on cotton.
What in the analogy is wrong with these people out here?
Have you ever heard of
Have you heard a rat piss on cotton?
I've never seen a rat piss at all. So I don't even know.
I've never seen it.
Like,
ever.
do you know how much attention you had to pay to a goddamn rat to be like, and wait till that rat was hydrated enough to pee?
Is he peeing?
I think that rat is peeing. I'd be more shocked that he's peeing than that I can't hear it. I'm like, you know how big that rat's dick has to be for you to hear the pee? No, I'm playing. Pause. Go ahead. So, Shawnee, how was your night? Oh, sorry, your son. I'm sorry. My bad.
Well, yesterday, let's see. Let me start what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I went to before the show starts. We run that commercial from ordinary to extraordinary. Mm-hmm. So the young lady that lives here now that started that organization was on American Idol. She's the girl that had the baby on American Idol, and so she started this organization for women who have been involved in domestic abuse. And what she does is she takes them, she puts them in beauty school. She has a beauty school, so they get to go to beauty school for free so they can learn a trade, get on their feet, and not have to go back to their situation. However, if it's a situation where the woman and the man want to stay together, but they just having problems trying to work through, then they provide resources for the man too. They'll make sure that if he doesn't have a job, they're gonna make sure that he has a trade so he can bring money into the house. They provide housing for him. They can bring their babies with them while they're at school because they can't afford daycare. She has a program for men who are parents in prison, so they provide Pampers. Whatever the kid needs, they send it to the child, but it's from the dad that's locked up. So the message is dad is still taking care of you. And so she just bought an apartment building here, and that's going to be for the dad. So when they get out of prison, they can transition. And then she's going to put in, have this trade school set up for them to learn how to be barbers. And they don't have to pay for any of it. They go on Saturdays, they can work whatever money they make there in the barber school is theirs. Now on Saturdays, they can't bring their kids because they have customers. But during the week, if they got to bring their kids, the ladies go in the day, the men come at night. So I went and got some footage of them because they're going to be on the break room. Yeah, I think it's a great thing that she's doing.
That's a beautiful program.
Damn.
That's bringing a lot of self-sufficiency to the family unit, not just the individual, but for the family unit to work like that.
It's an amazing. It really is amazing. Like, I'm very impressed by it. I just forgot what the hell I asked Shawnee. Like, no, what?
Mo. Now she also has the the machine. I can't think of what it's called, but where you can do the toning and all of that stuff where you go in. They do that.
So you can do that.
What in the rehabilitation did that have to do with anything?
Well,
I'm glad
the ladies learn how to do it. Since they're learning how to do it,
they can open up their own business.
Entrepreneurship.
She has it set up because what has to happen? They can't do business in the beauty school. So she got another building next to it and put all the equipment over there so they can book their clients over there. And it's only like $55 an hour. I said, what? I said, are you serious?
James got a court. Richard got a
question. That's a great program. Will they pay my child support?
Yeah.
Good morning. Shut the hell up. Even though, you know what? Rich got a point. Rich got a point. You know what, Rich? My bad, Rich. My bad, Rich. You right.
To a certain degree, they
you absolutely right, Rich.
They want to make sure that dad is able to support. So they take. I mean, that you have to be a father. There are some requirements. You have to be a father to be a part of their program. You don't have to be a single dad. You just have to have kids so they can, help you be a better dad. But
nice. That's good. That's good. You should have hit the round of applause for yourself and the lady who's doing her thing. You should hit the round of applause.
I hit the round of applause for her because she's doing all that.
Well, okay. Well, you promoted it. You actually spread the word, so you can get a little round of applause for
Oh,
yourself.
so yeah, y'all go to their website and make a donation. And I have to run the commercial. I didn't write the website down, but I mean, but you'll be seeing more of them. We're gonna do some more stuff with them. And then I got my heart broke last night.
What Mike do? What Mike say? Mike did something.
I need to fight.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to know. Like, we could have done the other stuff later. This is what I wanted to know. What happened?
Mo, yeah, I might need you to come because it's this chick in my building.
Vaseline on ready, on go.
It is this chick in my building, and she got my favorite person fired. So we going down the elevator. Well, we were trying to go down the elevator, but it was some stuff going on, and we ended up going up. And so the lady lives upstairs, and this is the lady that's always like, "Oh, your girls can come down and, sell popcorn, just whatever." And she got all this stuff. The door is open, and all this stuff is there. And I said, "Hey, what you doing?" And she's like, "I'm moving because they fired me." I said, "What?" So we fast. Yeah, they fired her.
Well, people get fired every goddamn day.
I believe people fire themselves, in my opinion. But
no, her grandfather.
Yeah, we got to spark this up. Everybody, ain't nobody was ready to go to war when I got fired. Wasn't nobody ready to jump down nobody's throat when I got fired.
You got fired. I thought you did.
Because I would have been taking my earrings off to fight somebody.
I would have.
You got fired, and why you got fired? I was like, what? Okay, but anyway, so her grandfather died, and Nancy she's Latin. I don't think she Mexican, but she's definitely Latin. Her grandfather died, and they went and researched to see where he was buried, and he wasn't buried in the United States. The funeral was here, but he was buried in Guatemala. And so since they can't find where he buried this heifer in the office. Yeah, she told on, and I'm like, since when we start checking funerals?
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Hold on. Everybody pause. This is why I want to tell you why men and women are different. Oh my God. Shorty's telling this story, and Mo is like, "What? I can't believe! Oh shit! What?" And me and Jay Black are like, "Who the fuck cares?" Like.
Because that's crazy.
That's messed up.
We don't know this hoe. We don't even know.
This is the same woman that messed my lease up. This is the same woman. And I've really been trying with her because the last couple times I had to go down there in their office and deal with some stuff. She, if Broderick ain't there, Broderick is a black guy. Now this she I think she mixed.
Why does it matter where he was buried at? Who cares? Like,
they wanted to make sure she went to a funeral. They wanted to make sure
so she didn't go
lying about going to a funeral.
She couldn't be virtual on the phone or with the
family. This lady has worked in this building for 6 years. Why are you checking for one day that she is off? And then the chick, she be deeper than that. Because we talk about it in the elevator sometimes. She the one. Somebody gonna jump her. Somebody gonna get her, but she done
trip off the elevator every time she come off.
We don't care.
Look, I don't know. I don't care. I don't
care. This heifer been stank with her, and I ain't did that to her. And she messed up my lease, and it made me mad because it was gonna have me in the situation. Yeah, and so when Nancy said that, I'm like, oh no, I'm not dealing with her when I go. I don't have nothing nice to say.
Okay.
All right. That was
all right. Yeah, that was the kid. It's about to go down in that building.
Each and every time she come off there.
They might have found out she wasn't legal. Who knows? Her paperwork might not be right.
But some of these other people that's been here 20 years that have lived in the building 20 years don't like the chick. So it's like when they find out because they fired Nancy yesterday and she had a place in here. And but she like when I saw her, she was like, girl,
okay.
Yeah.
Because then Nancy grandson, then he came up. And then when he came,
ain't got no grandson.
Okay, we just want to know how your night was.
That makes my night bad because Nancy's not here anymore.
Okay, keep going.
Oh God!
You're not empathetic. Jay-Black, you're not empathetic.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm scared to go to Mo right now. I'm scared to go to. You know what? Mo. How was your night? Just please tell me you just didn't sleep, even though you look like you got sleep.
I actually have been sick since Friday night and have not moved out of the house since Friday night. I had community service to do. Got up to
got
move
locked
to
up?
do that, and had to do a
No, she
community
didn't get locked
service
up, man. She had
and sit
community
my
service.
ass down. Huh?
No, Jay said you
No.
got locked up because you said community service, because that's all we know when it comes to
No,
community
some
service.
people, some people
All
of
we know is we
color
had to do
enjoy
it.
helping others in their community.
Right.
Give back. It's
You
not a
volunteered?
thing.
You
I
volunteered to
Yeah, some
volunteer
you
people
volunteered to pick up trash. That's beautiful. Go
on a
ahead.
consistent basis,
Give her a
not
round of
just
applause.
Yeah, round of applause for that.
the laws involved.
Tell you what I think about the community.
I did that, and then my popcorn fundraiser. Speaking of popcorn, Shawn, started last night with Double Good. So I will be sending
that is
the stuff
good.
out. It goes to our food pantry and helping some of our community initiatives and scholarships. So
Yeah, they do have good popcorn.
Well,
Send me the thing because we usually buy it from this other person.
all right.
And then
All right.
Nancy.
And then Nancy got fired. She got off the elevator. And then,
Her
Y'all
daughter used to
terrible.
make the juices, and we
All right.
can we just get through this segment? Can we just get through this segment?
And all I'm gonna just shout out everybody this morning that checked in so far. Ashley Newman, good morning. Nikki White Chocolate, Afro Queen, what up? Who else I saw? Kathy Black, Queen Born, Mortine. Richard said, "What up?" Obviously, Stacy Mitchell.
Yo, Richard is
Richard
is the epitome. He's the first person named Richard that I realized why they shortened it to Dick, just because of his comments. I realized, like, you gotta love Richard. Richard goes, oh, he don't give a damn what the topic is. He gonna say some inappropriate shit. So Jay, your night was fine.
Yeah, it was
anybody,
fine. Reality show. No, nobody I knew got fired or got themselves fired.
Or did you fire anybody?
No.
Let me be Mo to you. Let me be Mo to you. Go ahead, tell your story.
I did discipline some people. I had some
what? You discipline who?
Yeah, I had to check some people, let them know that performance is not meeting expectations. I need
You
change.
gotta tell these hoes. You gotta
be upfront. You gotta be upfront. No, but that was good. You know, did all my little teen mom shows. I know I shouldn't be watching stuff like that, but you know, I did all that
teen
stuff.
Mom, you was watching Teen Mom shows, son?
Teen Mom reunion. They was getting it in. The moms was with the girls, and they was beefing and fighting. One girl spit on the other girl.
No, there wasn't saliva in this.
It was saliva, COVID everywhere. It was everywhere. Who wants some phlegm?
Who wants some phlegm in this shit?
Facts. Yeah, that was my night. Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
I wish somebody would.
Tashambi,
be
what
ready.
Up, Tashambi?
To take my jewelry off and beat some. What? You should have told me. Oh, that wasn't even you. But if it was you, I'm exhausted. My night was fine. Ain't nothing. Everything was good. Everything. Jay Black loves Ratchet TV.
I do.
I think that is the funniest thing ever. That Jay still watches that Teen Mom.
The Love After Lockup. I got caught up on all them episodes.
Love After Lockup.
Yes, I'm good with all that. I'm all caught up.
Love After Lockup is good, but I cannot get into Teen Mom. I can't get into it.
I can't get into neither one of them. The premise of it is something that if I would have told you there was going to be a TV show about this shit 15 years ago, y'all would have yelled at me and spit coffee in my face inside an elevator. Y'all would have been like, "You got to be kidding!"
Just sucks you in. Like if you watch it just sucks.
But if I would have told you if I would have just told you what they were going to make a show about, you would have been like, "You lying." There's no way that's going to work, that somebody's going to be finding love with people in prison and they was going to actually be played out. And it's crazy. And if I would have told you 15 years ago, I was going to make a show and we just going to follow teenage moms. Because 15 years ago, people were still like, don't get pregnant. Now these teenagers are having baby showers and they're getting, and everybody's celebrating. These shows are crazy. Now they do work. Y'all love them. I can't watch. The prison love just irritates my soul. Because I know this girl's getting played.
Derek and what's the girl?
Derek and Monique. Mm-hmm.
Derek and Monique.
Oh, yes. That is super scandal.
But this is why
they went viral too.
If I tell you, I tell you, this is why some women bring this shit on themselves. I don't want to hear that chick ever complain. You played yourself. What?
The little clip I saw, she already complaining.
Yeah, but what you complaining about? You got with somebody who was locked up.
He into it with his sisters, and he mad because she answered the phone, and the sister talking about she gonna kick her butt, and so
the sister is a transsexual, so that part plays a part. Like the sister is really a guy, so I don't know if the transsexual can fight the girl. Then
y'all
that,
give me a headache.
I didn't know that.
Oh, y'all give me such a headache with
yes,
this.
Derek's main sister, the
I
older
know
one, she's a
that,
trans.
the oldest one, because when they were at the pickup place,
And-
I kept thinking that's an interesting woman. Wow.
Her shoulders are sure, bro. Look at the Adam's apple. How does
Jesus
she have an
Christ.
Adam's
Like,
apple?
What barber she go to? She go to a barber.
Do she know Nancy? Do she know Nancy at all? No.
Why her hands so damn big? God damn, woman got some big ass hands.
I mean, but he a whole want to be a woman bad, because I want something ain't right about this woman, but okay.
Something not right.
Well, now you know.
Oh, real quick. One thing about my night. Somebody came into my job that I work at, and I had to take care of the lady. And she did. I just wanted to get this off my chest. This ain't really funny. She just said, hi, right? And I said, she knew me, but I knew her face, but I didn't know her like that. And she was just like, so all I said was, oh, well, I apologize, but you know, it's been a long time. And she was like, well, I said, so, you know, I basically was like, who are you? Right. And she was like, no, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you guess. Bitch, I don't care.
It ain't that deep.
I don't care. Like,
it's like the Nancy story. It's just we don't care.
Yeah,
You care about Nancy because Nancy
no,
is
real
the
talk.
reason why. Yeah, you stay.
Oh no, Nancy's been cool to them. Like that's why they got the smash out on the popcorn. They got the lockdown. But my supervisor is standing right next to me, so I gotta keep smiling and playing along with
the customer. Yeah, you interacted with your customers.
I'm like, oh well, you know, because I don't give a damn. I'll be bringing up rehab and everything. You know, I've been to a few rehabs. The memories, the brain cells ain't what they used to be, girl. You already see. I mean, I know I look good for my age, but I'm in my 50s now. And it ain't working the way it's normally working and everything like that. And she's giggling and she still won't tell me who the hell she is. And she still want to play.
So you never.
So I'm like this. Phone number, please. So,
I gotta keep it moving.
I said, have you shipped here in the last 2 months? And she goes, no. She says, yes, but I don't think it's been 2 months. Oh, so you may not be recorded still in our bank, in our background. And everything. But let me get your home address, and maybe then I play along. Maybe that'll give me a clue who you are. Stupid bitch, right? And I was sitting there, so I'm typing in the thing, and she was like, yeah, you know, you're very good friends with my sister. I can understand why you don't know me, but you're very good friends with my sister. I'm looking at this. I just know I recognize her face. I'm getting so annoyed because I don't want to play this game. So I'm like, okay, how do you want this? Do you want the most affordable rate, or would you want me to get there? Is this something that's really important? You want me to get there, you know, overnight or something like that? She's like, no. We get it all done. I go, I get everything. I do the packing, and then here she goes. So you really don't know who I am?
She brought it back.
Dog, I can't stand when people bring some shit back that you didn't want to talk about in the first place. And at that point, anybody who knows me, I'm a little kid with my temperament. I'm just a little kid. I really want to say no and get mad. Like, no, I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. You're not even attractive to be talking to me like that. I know I ain't trying to holler at you in high school. And I know if you look like that, I probably didn't try and holler at your sister in high school. So just cut. I just go, I really don't. And you'd be me because this is going to, then I lied into, this is going to bother me all day. Is there any way you could just tell me? And she told me. And I did know her sister. Wow. I did know her sister. I went to high school with her sister. And we went, I went to like 3 years of high school with her sister. But I didn't know her. So what I wanted to say is, yes, I know your sister, but you're still a fucking stranger to me. I didn't know you back then. I didn't know you back then.
I don't know you, man.
I don't know you. And I had a good day at work. Yesterday was the best day I've ever had at work because I'm finally getting everything. But that one situation almost got me there. Almost of that. That's how fragile I am, people. I'm that fragile that conversation almost turned my day bad, but it did. All right, that was my little story. All right, I don't know where we want to start first, where we want to go first. Did y'all play the Powerball?
Well, do you want to talk about your show?
Last
night you put your show together.
What was the first comment? Then I'm gonna talk about the show. The show we're gonna actually her.
No, her face was her sister's face. That's probably why she.
No, they had similarities, but they weren't. But and she's a nice person. I will tell you, this is all about my dysfunction. She's a nice person. I'm just on level 10 at all times. Like my day can be ruined by something so insignificant. So yesterday, me and Shawnee started putting a TV show together that we'll be taping. Because of course we would wait till the week of the TV taping, but that's how we work. We work good. Yeah, that's what we do. And
Mo and Jay. Yeah,
Mo and Jay, I'm reading my notes. Are y'all gonna be there via Zoom for the show? We just need to know this because we wrote it in with y'all being there and doing your part, or y'all not being there.
Forgot this?
Because I think it's fit. I think
like what? We had a conversation about this.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Just tell me the date.
All right, number one.
You said a date too?
The taping. There are two tapings.
Date and the time, Jay.
There are two tapings.
Okay.
All right, there
I
are two.
Tell Mo the times. But I told Jay we had a nice conversation about this.
Well, there are two tapings. There are two tapings. Mm-hmm. One is in. Well, I could just F it. Ain't nobody just gonna bum rush. One's in the morning, and this is during your work. This is during your work day, and then one's in the afternoon.
Okay.
Now, if y'all can't make it, I get it. We can do better planning. But I already bet 75 cents that y'all not making it. So
don't bet the money because then I gotta go against you. Don't bet the money.
I already bet 75 cents
to make sure that you don't win.
Shame. I make a very gallant effort in the morning.
One is at
I didn't say
11 o'clock my time. So 12 o'clock your time. 12 o'clock hour your time. And then the 2 o'clock hour your time.
All right. It's not very convenient hours. What I'm telling you, like regular jobs and having a job that it's in the details that you got to take a lot of time. It's going to be in between there. So Richard said, I got bad news. My girlfriend's husband said she can't come. I got to bring my wife. Richard,
you're such a comedian.
Shout out to Dick Jones. Shout out. What are you talking about?
Mo. Let me go see.
Oh no, he said James. He was saying that Mo got to go.
Thank you, James.
All right,
James.
Mo ain't gonna confirm what she did last night, though.
James, if you know Mo, chances are when she looks the glowiest, the chances are the night really wasn't that good, or she probably been when she looks the glowiest.
If I come on here looking disheveled, then
yes. If she do this before she start talking, I mean, I didn't even mean that. If she do this, I didn't even mean no. I meant crust. Then I realized that was a horrible thing. That was funny, but that's not what I meant. See, that inappropriate statement, I did not mean that. If she's wiping the crust out her eyes, then she got something going on. Down page. Good morning, family. Glad to see all four of y'all. All the squares are together. All right, let's get to it. Are y'all gonna be there or not gonna be there on Friday?
We'll talk. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think I'm about to win 75 cents. This Friday, I'm about to win Friday. 3/4.
Oh,
so
I got it.
I'm gonna give her email address to the producer, and she's gonna send you a Zoom link because you guys will pop up
in the morning, like morning.
In the morning.
12 and 2.
12 and 2.
Yeah, that ain't going on.
12 and 2 East Coast time. That's afternoon. Your lunch break.
Jay.
All right, we'll talk more.
Filling in for Jay Black will be another black man.
Yeah,
another black man.
JP Justice, and for
JP Justice filling in for Jay. Blah 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 blah. So the show, we got the show. For those who don't know, yesterday I gave out the question. I didn't want to name the show Michael Shawn simply because the show sucks. Nobody shares in the fact that it sucked. It's just me by myself. I'm just a solo dolo. I wanted it to be Michael Shawn and some. So I have some names that I threw out that were turned down. So yesterday I gave the viewers a chance to put your names out there.
Mm-hmm.
Funny names that we could have named the show. Michael Shawn, instead of Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, it's Michael Shawn and you fill in the blank. Now we got some people. What was it? Michael Shawn and the Misfits.
Michael Shawn and anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Michael Shawn and the Misfits. Michael Shawn and These Are the Temptations.
Yeah, that's funny.
Michael Shawn and the Get Down Crew. Michael Shawn and the Side Pieces minus Jay Black.
Yes, I gotta write that down. Michael Shawn and the Side Pieces minus
Jay Black.
Hey, and if I can't make it Friday, Mike, Queenborn got a suggestion.
What's
So-
Queen Boy?
Let Nancy feel. You know she's available.
She's
Matter of fact,
available.
I'm inviting her out. I'm gonna call her today.
Oh
Last night I
God.
said I'm gonna call
Don't
you.
invite her out. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this whole story all about Nancy getting fired when Nancy wasn't nowhere for me when I was getting fired. She was somewhere lying about a funeral in Guatemala.
And then they came up with Michael Shawn and the alleged.
And the alleges. I'm not Michael Shawn and the
anyone
side
can get it.
pieces.
I don't like the side pieces. I feel like a bowl of coleslaw or some shit.
But that's the point. These are the
mashed
these are the
potatoes
names of the
and
show that
mashed
got
potatoes and
denied.
gravy or something like the
Like do
side
some
pieces.
cornbread or something.
Excluding Jay Black. I like that one. I ain't mad at that. So if you have more suggestions, it's only Wednesday.
I like Michael Shawn and the Get Down crew. I like that.
Yeah, but it sounds like we're supposed to be posing like old hip hop. Like,
Oh, it does sound dated. It does sound dated.
ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Shell tops.
If you want peace in the street, put your hands in the air. Somebody say hola, hola, hola.
Hola, hola, hola.
Say hola, hola, hola.
Hola, hola, hola. Old school.
Why we be playing our generation? Why we gotta play them out? Oh man, Michael Shawn and the Misfits are. We saw it. We got that one. Michael Shawn and the we got that. Michael Shawn and the here go the Furious 3. Michael Shawn and the Furious. Ha ha ha. Like a jungle sometimes it makes you wonder how I keep on going under.
This demographic is really telling.
Furious 3 + 1.
All
right.
Michael Shawn and the Get Right crew. Was that what they said?
Michael Shawn and the Pips. All right, the Temptations and the Pips.
Get Right
Michael
crew.
Shawn and the Pips. Michael Shawn and the Pips. All right, we working. Y'all are coming in here now. All right.
What was the whole debacle about the Takeover Legends? We've had that name for over 20
I know it was like a little
years.
aggressive. I thought it was a little aggressive for Saturday afternoon. I felt like we was really like a night show during the day, but it could have been Michael Shawn.
So, like
It might wind up
Shawn in the lunch crew. I mean, like, what did they want?
I don't know. I don't know. But like I said,
well, I don't know. I guess he don't want to tell me.
I don't tell what. What are you talking about? You already talked about Nancy. You open to say anything. Go ahead, girl.
No, I'm the one that said just name it the Michael Shawn Show. No, just call it the Michael Shawn Show. What you ain't got to put all that on there.
She said in the tradition of Ellen, Arsenio, and Oprah, it's Michael Shawn. Now, once again,
they were one-man bands.
It's
though.
Michael Shawn.
So, yeah, they were one-man bands.
And thank God that we named it Michael Shawn because y'all ain't gonna be there Friday. So I mean, Jacqueline said Michael Shawn. Jacqueline said Michael Shawn and she said Michael Shawn and the Warriors. What are we, a street gang? Like we gonna come on the show with chains and shit? Come out and play.
Like that every morning.
And Michael Shawn and the Warriors. We all come out white beaters. Even the ladies come out white beaters. We all gotta get fake teardrop tattoos. Michael Shawn and this is my damn
show.
This is my damn show.
That's now there we go.
See, that's the cockiness. That's the cockiness, isn't it? If the show don't go well, then all everybody remembers is that you see that whack ass show, Michael. I wish it was.
This is my damn show.
This is my damn show. Michael Shawn and this is my damn show. The pastor and the congregation.
Wow.
Man. I don't know. I think people are gonna get offended if we start playing too much with the church that anybody can get it for. But play we shall. Play we shall.
I think that'll be perfect in Dallas.
Pray we shall. We are going to play. All right. My question real quick. Did any of y'all play the Powerball?
I did not. Is it too late?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
billion. Lady Q did.
Does Lady Q play the Powerball?
She generally does, yeah.
I played.
Good. Well, Shawnee played. I played. So, do y'all have a plan? Not just a regular plan. Like people have a regular plan and they claim what they're gonna do with the money. Do y'all have a plan if God blesses you? Do y'all have a thorough plan set up if you get this money?
Yes.
Yep.
Jay says no because Jay don't care.
Thorough thing. I'm gonna go with the flow kind of. If that my plan would be the plan at that time that it happens. That would be my plan.
Number one. Okay, so let me just tell y'all something. If $1 billion is given to me. If I win $1 billion and after taxes, it winds up to be 700 million. Don't bother me about drinking. Just leave me alone. Okay?
Let me drink as much as I want to
me
at the
be.
airport.
I don't want to hear nothing about. I don't want to hear no phone calls. I don't want to hear nobody talking about why you making Instagram posts doing shots of Absolute. I don't want to just mind your motherfucking business. I'm telling y'all to mind your business. Don't mess up y'all money. Don't mess up y'all money because y'all, everybody in the squares is getting money, but don't mess it up. So there now the plan is you have to get an investment company, to take care of money like that. You can't just go to whatever. You got so it's gonna take about. Not only do you have to get your money, which takes a while. That big ass check they hand you, like that, you don't actually take that check, people. That big check that they hand you that's not a real check.
Advancement.
There's no advancement. You wait till your money. And the first thing you have to do is you have to take it to a financial corporation to get all these taxes out.
Yes.
You got to get the taxes done. Then you have to ask the questions on what tax rate will I be in for the rest of my life? Because people got to understand, for the rest of your life, you are now $700 million. You are in that tax bracket now. You're not getting no money back.
Are you in that tax bracket or are you in the $1 billion tax bracket?
I don't know, but I know you're in a tax bracket that if
you
don't
lose your money when you file your taxes, you're in a new tax bracket each year. I would think that changes. That's not like for the rest of your life.
Dog,
if you take one big lump sum payment, they take their taxes then, and that's it.
No, but now you're in a different tax bracket. That year coming up, you are now paying taxes that if you don't have the proper person to put your write-offs, you're cutting big checks at that point. That's why. Why do you think Donald Trump, a billionaire, had to cheat on his taxes?
Well,
because
he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat. He basically used the tax codes that are here.
Found a private island in Nassau for $475. And they will do that. So first, let's get all the details. It's going to take having this money is a full-time job. It's a full-time job when you get this money in order to make sure that you don't wind up in jail or some craziness. Because one guy won, what was it? I think he won $200 million and is in jail right now. Simply because of the tax situation.
He blew it. He tried to duck the tax.
No, he just didn't know.
He
didn't have a financial advisor. He literally didn't know how much.
Well, that's his stupidity to get that much money and not seek counsel. But go ahead.
And this is why I'm trying to warn everybody. Now, I just want to put this out there because everybody was talking about it at my job. Because when you have a job like mine, everybody is dreaming about being a billionaire. And I keep telling them.
Oh, that's what y'all talking about?
Yeah,
in between customers.
And in my mind, I keep saying I'm not one of y'all. Y'all don't get it.
I don't belong here.
I don't belong here.
I don't belong here.
I don't belong here. I don't. So I'm sticking to it. And so everybody's talking about that. I don't think that's true, Mike. The money is taxed when you listen to me. This is what y'all don't get. The next tax season, you're going to be in $100 million tax bracket. So you're going to have write-offs to balance it out. You're going to have to get incorporated or something. Because if you sit there and let's just say you got a $700 million and come tax season, you still got $650 million. You got to pay taxes on that. They just don't take it. This is why people wind up in jail. This dude literally said you get taxed once.
Are you trying to tell me once I pay the taxes on the money I receive, just because it's sitting in my account, I got to pay taxes on that again?
Yes.
That don't make sense.
But
you don't pay taxes on your balance in your account.
Jay,
it's not income anymore.
It's not, dog. They are going to tax that money. They're not going to let you sit with $650
in your account.
If you're getting annuity payments,
people, they're going to keep your tax bracket.
Hey, business bully, where you at?
They're going to say the money that you have.
Financial rebel.
We'll talk to financial because financial rebel's going to be like, y'all are crazy as hell. Anybody who thinks they're not going to pay taxes.
It's tax time anyway. Let me text him and get them on.
But listen. That's not my point. That's not my point. That's not my point. People, I got to keep y'all focused. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't want to pay the taxes. Don't pay the fucking taxes. Just like I didn't know that girl in the goddamn UPS store. I don't care. Do what you want to do. I just want to make this clear. We lost the square, but she'll come back.
She'll be back.
If I win that $1 billion, first thing is don't bother me about the drinking. Second thing is everybody, I'm sending invitations to everybody to come visit me on an island. Mm-hmm. And this is where you're going to get your money. Okay? Ooh. So there's going to be a financial advisor that's going to call you. And that's when you guys are going to lay out in detail the money that you spend every year and one thing that you need. So I need everything you spend and then just one thing that you really have dreamt, that you've dreamed of, that this is what you want. Now it could be
So
college
like
education.
philanthropic work. You're saying when you the dream, not
It
like
could be,
something that's self-serving. You're saying what something good.
it could be
that will
anything.
really-
No, it could be self-serving. It could just
Okay.
be make sure you take care of my sons or daughters' college education. Or there's a person in my family that I need you to help. Wesley Stipes way works. You just go to prison if you don't want to pay taxes. I ain't saying nothing, James. Just let him. Just let him. Just let him. Michael Shawn and the Law Squares. Oh, I like that. Michael Shawn and the Law Squares. But will they get that joke with the
Don
Michael
said,
Shawn
I don't
and-
believe it. I don't belong here.
I don't belong here. Okay. So listen. So you're gonna get an invitation.
Mhm.
You're gonna show me what you spend in a year. Tell me
Okay.
everything. Because I want to take care of this is if I get a billion, between 800 million and $1 billion, right? You're gonna come to an island. Now I know island has a bad rep right now because of Jeffrey Epstein. This is a happy island. This is an island where you guys are gonna come and all you need is a week. You're gonna be there for 7 days. 7 days. Now I want you to ignore the statue I will have of myself. That is just something I always wanted to have a statue. So please,
fully clothed.
It's going to be fully closed. Okay. You know, I mean, if you want to bow, that's up to you. If you just want to bow and do a little, it's up to you. It's not a requirement. You don't have to. I'm just saying, if you feel the need to bow, feel free and bow.
Is it going to be like as large as the Statue of Liberty, like coming out the water when we come up on the island? Is it going to be like that massive?
It depends on how much it's going to cost to transport. You know what I'm saying? Because it probably can't be made on the island. I'm probably going to have somebody else make it. And then
okay. Go ahead. Stay focused, people.
Stay focused. My bad. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Stay focused.
On the island, it probably had to be made over there anyway.
Who knows? With the money I got, they might make a whole statue out of sand. Goddamn, you never know. It might be something. And just ignore the statue. Don't hold it against me. So we're gonna come. We're gonna have festivities. There's gonna be all types of stuff we're gonna do. And there's probably my list that I have is about. I think it reached a 15. But probably 15. You made a list. Yeah, the list is 15.
15 people. Okay.
That are coming. Now I'm gonna say it's $1 billion after taxes. I got $1 billion. I'm just gonna give you a few things. We're gonna have a ceremony where I'm going to be in a room, right? There's going to be these huge doors, these big doors, and y'all going to be outside the room. And they will call your name. And that's when you will come in. You're like, ta-da! And music and shit. And you'll come in, you'll sit there. Hey, Mo, how you doing, Mo? Everything good. And I will then tell you how thankful I am that you've been a loyal friend for these amount of years and everything like that. And I would then hand you your check. Nice. All you got to do is go. This is the catch to this whole thing. I do not want you guys to show each other the check that you got.
Oh, so we're getting different amounts.
Wow.
Fucking right. Listen.
There's levels to this. There's levels.
Wow.
Yeah, there's levels to this.
I feel some type of way about that.
I know.
If that check is open before you leave the island, the check is taken back. There'll be a little sensor on the envelope. You cannot open the check.
Italian, well, I done drove them around a couple of times.
People,
did, and
do not be Black and Hispanic and start sitting at the bar complaining that so-and-so got 5 million and I got 2.5 million. That's why I'm telling you, Mike, that sounds like the plot to a movie, Glass Onion. I didn't know. I never saw the movie.
Well, Mo, that would have been 2.5 million more than you had before you got there. That's how you have to look at things. Oh, all right, my bad.
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like, I got 2.5 million out of it.
Can't worry about
what kind of guy. Gotta be like, but why she get 5 million and I only get 2.5?
Now look, this is like the government. It's just like the government. You got more kids, chances are you got a bigger check during tax time. It just all depends. It all depends.
Just holding hands, walking around in Times Square, you may get a bigger check. Like who knows?
You may get a bigger check. If you held my hand and we were interlocking fingers, I can't listen. I didn't make these rules up. Even though I did, I didn't make these rules up.
You were making the rules.
Kathy said was good. She been down since day one. Day one, Kathy Black was good.
Kathy, there will be a different circumstance for our listeners and watchers. There'll be. I haven't worked that all out. I haven't worked that out. But I just need y'all to understand. Please do not share the amount that you got on your check. Now, number one, everybody's assuming because that's what we do with our negative thinking that you're going to be mad because you got less. What I'm worried about is when you share your amount and you got much, much more than somebody else. Now, chances are these three squares have been around forever. So chances
more
are
than a family member, a blood family member.
Exactly.
I'm not sharing anything, first of all, because it ain't none of your business how much I got.
They might be a cousin that I invited that I just paid off his car.
We would
was that balance you still owe 24,000? Okay.
I may have just paid off that 2019 Honda Accord. I might just that's all he got. Gotta check to pay it off. Like you can pay off the car now. So I don't need. Now the first person,
that's facts.
I'm gonna have little spies and everything because I got enough money to have spies. The first person, now this goes for everybody on this list. There's probably gonna be 50 people.
Paying spies
because I got a double shot in my hand. You don't think I'm wasting money? I'm sitting like this right now. Everywhere you see me, I'm like this. Everybody drink up. Everybody eat up. Everybody do whatever you want. Everybody smoke up. Do whatever. But the first person that shares, I'm gonna take this back. I'm not taking the money, but the first person that shares how much they got has to leave the wonderful island of Michael Shawn. Like you have to go because because if you tell somebody and we got 4 or 5 more days on the trip, this animosity is going to linger, which is going to turn into people saying crazy stuff because the alcohol is going to be flowing. And at that point, I'm not going to try and shut nothing down. Y'all want to go to blows over it? Y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all want to call each other all types of bees and this and dumb mother and all this other stuff. Yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm going to chill like this, just doing this, stirring my drink for no reason because there's no reason to do this with a double shot. So, that being said, I need to know if I win this billion, do we still do the TV show? This is the question, and then we'll go to the top of the hour. Do we still do the TV show? And do we still do this show? Do y'all want to do it? Because this is the question that was asked at work.
They asked that at work. Wow.
If you back to drinking, I don't know if we gonna be able to do it.
This show, let me tell you something.
360.
Let me tell you the studio that we'd be working in. Let me tell you the technology we would have. This show would be amazing. Now, I might be doing the show naked, but still, this show would be amazing. This should sound like no, we just got to decide. Do y'all want to do the move? Do y'all want? Because now we got the money and the resources to do whatever we want with the show. Whatever we want. We got the resources. If we wanted to
do it, I would want to do it.
I don't need the iffiness. I need the yes or no. I just need the yes or no. I don't need the iffiness. Look, I'm talking like I got the billion right now. This is how I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk like this. I'm going to let you know all the iffiness that you get from me now. No. I got $1 billion. Yes or no, Shawty? You in or out? Or you want to be with Nancy? Is that what you want? No, yes or no? Because it's your platform that we trying to take to the highest level. It's your platform that we're trying to put on the Tyler Perry level and surpass him. So yes or no?
But how much money you giving me though?
It'd be more than what you had.
I know.
Jay got to pick.
The same way he's saying, look, I'm gonna go to this island and chill. If it's the right amount of money, hell, I might go to an island and chill and be like, we can sell this. But I mean, the short answer to answer
it's too late for that. It's too late for that.
Ain't no short nothing.
Ain't no short nothing. Go ahead, baby. Yes or no? I call the baby. Whoa. Yes or no?
49 minutes into January 18th. January 18th.
Is that yes? Is that a definite yes?
Yeah.
All right. Can you hit the top of the hour, please? Yeah, we'll come back to Mo, and then we'll.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in 2 minutes before the hour. Top of the hour, I should say. It is 7:58 on the East Coast. It is 6:58 there in the Central Standard Time. Definitely have to find a replacement for Jay. Jesus, Don Page, you're a hater. On the West Coast, we don't.
No belief.
We don't even know. Okay, Mo, quickly so we can get to the story. Yes or no? Do you want to do the show?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just give y'all something. Y'all three ain't gonna have to work after my check is cut. Y'all gonna work because y'all want to.
Facts.
I'm not gonna send y'all three to an island just to get some people I'm inviting to the island just so I can fuck them over. Like real talk. Like some people I'm in.
And purple ass whoopings at the same time.
I got security all around me. I'm inviting some of these people and letting them know you getting a check. And I'm inviting some of them that the most expensive thing you're going to have on that island is whatever you pay for. Some of them are not going to, they're going to think they are really coming to get that money.
It ain't even open bar. Wow.
And some people are going to walk away with a whack ass stimulus check. How about that? So I'm just saying. So y'all are good. Y'all are not going to have to work. The only reason y'all would work is because you want to. So Jay Black, which I already know this son of a bitch right here. Jay Black, are we doing a TV show and the morning show?
Absolutely not. But what we will do is hire a camera crew to follow us with secret footage that we only have access to. We need to document that journey.
Oh, that may only air on Media Room 360.
See, now this is the problem already. Jay Black, it's not your money. So I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
Bro, that's what he always do.
I don't know who you think you're talking to. Hold on, let me take a shot. Let me take a shot real quick. Let me take a shot real quick.
That's his job. That's what he always do though.
No, I didn't ask you that. God. So if you're not on board, Nancy, we'll see you later. First of all, do you think I want $1 billion so cameras could secretly follow me? Do you know how stupid that shit is?
Lady Q,
do you know how reckless my life could be?
You got that much money, you ain't gonna care.
I'm going to care.
Downstairs.
No, Lady Q still busting in the door.
She won't have to bust in the door. She'll have an intercom system downstairs in the new house.
Yeah.
What was that last comment?
No, Nikki.
Sorry, go ahead, Mo.
She said, wait, when y'all are rich.
Oh, no, I want you to keep your comment. I just want to read it. I want to say what you were saying to complete your thought. Go ahead. No, that was it. Okay.
That was it. Yeah.
What?
My bad. I didn't see it. It went to Boss so fast. Because anytime a Lady Q or something to do with Lady Q, Jay Black like this.
He does.
Those comments make noise when they come in. They like, in and out. Something about Jay Black. Let that comment be about an opinion that disagrees with Shawn. That shit sit right there for the entire show. We just sit there.
Spotlight, highlighted.
And yeah. It's spotlight. It start blinking. It start blinking on and off. All of a sudden, the letters that say Shawnee start moving. Like the S starts going. It starts doing a snake. It's like, read this.
Is there a little bias with the comments?
Oh man. All right. Let me get to this question. So Jay Black sent a question, and this has to be Lady Q. Like this has to be Lady Q. Like I see this stuff that Jay Black sends to our group text, and I know this ain't him no more. Because I really want to just sit back and go, what is wrong with you lately? Like, why are you sending this bullshit? Like, what? You know what the answer is. All of a sudden, Jay Black sent me a passage about mental health and the importance of mental. When have we ever talked about mental health, Jay Black? He's giving me like he think he's sexy Mo now. I know that's his wife. He think he like if Mo sent me a text, Mike, I really think we need to work on mental health. So like I would get it. This dude is supposed to be bragging about the damn fantasy football. Okay, here's the question, y'all. Thank you, Lady Q. Should you pay your kid for watching their siblings? I'm gonna repeat that for all the viewers out there. If you want to put the comment up there, should you pay your kid for watching their siblings? Jay Black, should you pay your kid? Because I know when it comes to cheap.
I'm answering the question. It's not about cheap. It's the fact that you have and when I say sibling, I mean when you're saying watching your kids, this person is of adult age. They living in your house. You're 17, 18, 19, like you're out of high school, and like what are we doing? Absolutely, you're not getting paid. Your payment is the fact that you have this room, you got free access to that refrigerator. I need you to watch your sibling. I need you to watch your sibling. I'm not paying you no money out of my pocket, and I think I pay rent and all these other bills. I think that's foolish. And then that's where the debate came from with me and her. So, but yeah.
Ooh. Jay got adamant and was upset over that.
Yes,
You see, you want to get Jay pissed? Asking for money.
Foolish.
Hey.
No, it's from like you're living in a house. You're an
Asking
adult.
for money.
How can you want to get paid for watching your sibling when you ain't paying nothing to live here?
Jay said you get paid in produce.
When you eat up that bacon and eggs is so expensive. Like when you eating this food, you coming and going as you please. I smell a weed streak of weed as you walk by.
Now they smoking weed now.
Whatever the case may be.
Now they smell. Now we done remixed the whole time.
I'm just saying.
He walking around with a syringe sticking out his arm. All of a sudden, you doing heroin in the house?
I don't think that you should be getting paid to watch your sibling when you're and at that adult age and living at home. I just don't. Now, I just don't. I don't even think even if you're in high school, if I need you to watch your brother, you're gonna watch your brother. Like I mean, like no.
All right, Mo, let's get to you because we always wind up missing because you got to leave. So let's get to you. What do you think?
To the no.
What do you think there, Mo?
So I think that there's a line that has to be drawn with that. Is there anything wrong with your parents saying you need to watch your brother or make sure you watch your brother or sister after school? No. But I know that for a fact that there are several parents who abuse it, who have 6 whole kids, and they tell their oldest, watch these kids so that they can go out and do whatever it is that they want to do in the streets. And I think that that's wrong because I feel like that something like that, you're still in that person's childhood. And particularly, I had a little girl tell me, I can't wait to get out of this house away from all of these kids. I'm tired of watching all of these kids. So, I mean, in some cases, you make that little girl or whatever grow up too fast and
you talk about the
road to your kids, like
Mo try to keep
beating kids. That's what come with parenting.
Mo wanted to say it. Mo said it's professional spousal. She really wanted to say there's a translation, in my opinion. You ratchet bitches that be out here trying to go to your man's house and get knocked off on a Tuesday, and you gonna leave them damn kids at 9 o'clock at night and tell the oldest you gotta watch them and make sure so and so have bad dreams. You better make sure, and you better make sure this. And you don't come back till the next goddamn morning. And that oldest gotta get all the kids dressed, gotta make sure they in the shower and they get bathed and all that other stuff. And she's packing the books, and you come walking in smelling like straight dick. And you come walking in there and you just bust in there and you got the nerve to complain to the oldest about why is everybody late for school.
Yes. Why you ain't get so-and-so up? I told you to make sure you got them ready.
Ratchet. Boy, that was a good one. I didn't even think about that, Mom. And I would have loved to have thought of that myself.
It's a slippery slope.
Now, Shawnee, now you're kind of, your kids, there is an age difference.
Yeah,
so
15
it's just 15 so that's not enough for you to designate somebody. There was only 15 months. They both had bottles at the same time. But Shawnee, what do you think about the question? What do you think? Should we pay them?
To the extreme Mo is talking about, well, that shouldn't happen. But no, if I tell you to watch, if I have a baby right now and I tell them watch your little brother while I'm gone, I'm not paying them. I don't care if they got their own house.
Whoa, you're not paying them if they got their own house. What are you talking about? Like, you gonna send a kid over there too, and you ain't gonna give up no money? Now it's my house. Now this is my house.
Coming to stay with you, I'll be back. I ain't paying them. No, I'm not paying my kids, not my kids. No.
Wow, y'all did a good job because y'all brought up some angles that changed my mind. Like Shawnee said, if you not bringing them kids to dropping a kid over my house, I ain't do no sex to have that kid. You gonna drop the kid and not offer to give me some money?
And when they had kids, what they gonna do? Drop them at granny house. They not gonna give me no money.
Well, that's what you asked for the money.
With all the snacks, I got to come up with all the food. They ain't gonna give me no money. So now, if I had a baby and the age they are, I'd be like, here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the baby in the room with them. They can just take care of the baby.
Somebody said that's abuse. Q comment from.
Well,
see how fast that Q comment went? You see how fast?
No, Kathy said yes. She agreed. They will grow up wanting to be entrepreneurs. So she's saying that's her spin. They may teach them to want to be entrepreneurs.
Who's A&I?
A&I said nope, unless they go on to.
Good morning, A&I.
This is an ongoing thing, and you're trying to teach them about finances. So she's like, nope. And I love this last one. She said, I feel J Black's sentiments are valid.
Feeling and agreeing.
First of all,
doesn't-
Jay
is not
Black,
the
it's
same
his
thing.
fault that he trying to get a 19-year-old. He kept that person. First of all, he's not letting nobody else stay in his house 19. This dude wants everybody out. Unless you changing the roof for him or something. Nikki White Chocolate, my kids wanted each other since they were
watched.
latchkey kids. Nope, no payment. Watched each other.
Yep. So everybody agreeing, no.
Latchkey
Now
kids.
here
You
we
so
go. I'm
old
sure
school.
she's going to disagree because
You
that's
so
what she
old
did.
school. Nikki White Chocolate, you said latchkey kids. I remember that I was a latchkey kid. They used to put commercials on TV about us. You a latchkey kid? And you walking home with the key around your neck. No, Lady Q, bro.
Oh, you still want?
God damn it, Lady Q. This is brought to you by Woke Up Inspired. I don't believe in forcing older siblings to care for the younger ones on a regular basis, especially if it's a demand.
Yeah, not on a regular basis.
Not on
They demand to pay their rent.
I would like to
demand
let
get
y'all
food.
know, Lady Q, that is a wonderful sentiment.
that's what you're going?
But I'm going to tell you what.
Disagree.
I was watching my sister since I was 6, 7. And nobody even asked me. I woke up and I realized I had me and my sister. Now, it was because some parents don't have a choice. When we moved out here to Jersey, even though my dad had a good job, it was the first time they bought a house and everything, so my mom had to work. So I was forced. And I was cool because we didn't know no better. I didn't feel like I was being forced. I just knew I had to take care of my sister. We had to make sure, especially during the summertime, when I was making, we had to finagle our cereal for the morning time. And we had, and then we had to, our lunch was, no. I wish I would have tried to ask my parents for some money to watch my sister. I don't think I'd be here right now if I would have.
You're trying to say you need therapy then?
People are in therapy, not speaking to their parents behind being forced to raise their sibling. Honestly, in my case,
that's an extreme.
Yeah. But in my case, we spent every moment together. So this is why me and my sister, we have a close relationship. If I wanted to go play outside, I had to take my sister. And my mom had me. You know how parents would tell you don't play with the oven? It was like, don't you touch the oven.
Don't touch it.
My mom would have me start the oven on purpose. She would be like, turn the oven to 350. And don't worry about it. And don't touch it from there. Richard Jones said, I used to have to watch my little brother. He's doing great. He will get out of prison next month. Exactly.
You trying to say your babysitting skills led him down the road of crime?
But no, some parents get everything Mo said about those particular parents. But there are a lot of parents who really ain't got no choice but to have one of their kids watch the other one. Right. Now, I don't know how old you should be. Me too, Mike. And brother was 8 years younger. He went everywhere with me. That was the norm. But what do you say to the person like, but to pay to watch the kid?
To pay your kids it's in your house.
And I could remember being told not to cook anything.
Right.
But we would get home and I was hungry.
Uh-huh.
And so I remember turning on the stove, because I was going to fry my little sister some chicken. Lord knows.
Ooh.
Okay.
You were doing too much at a young age. I could tell you was already past your age.
Because she kept saying, I'm hungry. Put on the stove. And I walked outside the front door because we couldn't go no further than the front door. We wasn't supposed to be outside. And I forgot that the stove was on with the grease. Walked back in the house. Everything was a smoke filled. And so trying to clean up before my mom and dad got home. And the soot. It was
all over the wall.
It was on the walls. It was on the popcorn ceiling. And this was a new house. So all I could think, I was just trying to think quick on my feet. How am I going to clean this up before my parents got home?
Listen, if I would have lit if I would have lit the kitchen on fire back in the day, and I knew my dad was, I would have lit myself on fire, so they could have rushed me to the hospital. So
I'm not dealing
with this. I would have been like, no.
Oh God,
dog. I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, if you burnt the kitchen, I had a cousin.
I didn't burn it down. It was just soot, but it was everywhere.
I had a cousin who burnt up their kitchen. and I guess there wasn't no homeowners insurance or something. And that
Oh.
kitchen was burnt for a long time because that was my favorite cousins. I would go over there and that kitchen was burnt for a long frying chicken though.
Yeah,
You
what
know
little
how
kids
extra you
doing
are?
Fridays?
Like you're supposed to make grilled cheese. He said, yo, I'm gonna fry some chicken.
We gonna get the grease.
I see my mom do it. I just
Over
but
the
that's why
Mo.
kids ain't supposed to be left at home
That's
to
Mo.
babysit their siblings unattended.
Oh, God.
Lady Q, brought to you by Woke Up Inspired. The Q comment. My daughter literally snaps at me because I don't ask her to watch her brother. She'd be like, I'm here, just go. Yeah, why don't you let her watch the
I
brother?
get it, Lady Q. I understand.
I think she may have been scarred or something as a kid, and that's why I don't know. Because I don't get it.
She's
I'm not paying with
grown.
them.
She grown. If I remember
Yeah.
correctly, I'm not gonna put an age out there.
Also,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
gotta run
one,
to the store and
doesn't
come
strike
back.
me
She don't
as
want to
one
ask her.
force her responsibility as a parent.
It's not your job to raise your brother. That's how she be like. It's not your job to raise your sibling. You're not raising. They're watching while you go run to the Dollar Tree. Like,
well,
I mean, I don't mean to be because we done been talking about death too much. We talked about death too much yesterday. But I mean, technically, I expect if I had a kid that was that young and my daughter was 17, 18 or whatever, like if I'm gone, that person younger than you becomes your responsibility. I just think as a family, that becomes a responsibility. I'm fearful of resentment. I'm not fearful of resentment. Like
that's why I get you. I understand.
I mean,
I watched my I'm not resentful.
I'm
not. What are we fearful? Wait a second. I hate the sound. I hate the sound. Because I'm gonna be a hypocrite right now. We're asking them to watch their brother or sister. There's nobody closer than you in life. Why would they feel resentment because they gotta watch their brother or sister? I don't get that. Like, I don't understand. Like, we are brother and sister.
How many times have you had something to do and your parents have put a monkey wrench in it, be like, you got to watch your sister on Friday night?
Well, it wasn't really Friday, but there were times where I wanted to go play baseball and with everybody else. And it put a monkey wrench.
And you be
but
like,
it's your sister. Like, this is the person that you were supposedly stepping.
You probably was mad in that moment. In that moment, you was upset because you wanted to go hang out with your homies and play baseball, but you got to stay here and watch your sisters while they go handle.
And that's why my sister knows a lot about baseball now because she saw a lot of baseball games.
But Lady Q hit on an important thing of the consistent thing. It's one thing to ask can watch over your sister, watch over your siblings here and there, but when it's a consistent every day.
So if I need you Tuesdays and Thursdays so I can go to work, I need you to watch your brother from 5 to 8 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's consistent, 2 days a week. Problem?
I'm baffled by that. Like, I'm baffled. Like, you now, I get the scenario where the mom or the father is taking advantage just so they can run the street. Yeah. If they just doing it to run the streets, I get it. But if it's out of necessity, I'm like, yo, you're watching your brother or sister. I think you're old enough to do it. You're gonna watch your brother. I don't understand where this resentment builds up. Now, if my mom or dad is running the streets and coming home drunk and liquored up and smoked out and whatever, that you every Thursday I'm watching my sister simply because you want to go to this happy hour or whatever. I get that, but I'm just saying out of necessity of this is. You're supposed to. I thought you were supposed. Listen, maybe I'm bugging now. Maybe I really am.
No, that's how the ethnic structure was during our generation. That's just how it is. You watching your younger siblings. That's just how it is. But now that we live in a more outwardly therapeutic world, we do understand that some of those things have ramifications, like Lady Q was saying, in terms of it's not that they want to build up that resentment, but on purpose. But yes, resentment can build up towards your parent.
Well, then I need to have resentment for having taken care of your ass all these years. How about that?
I got resentment there. I got build
up. I got resentment because I ain't pull out. How about that? Now I got resentment. I should have pulled out.
There are parents who resent their kids because they feel like because they had to raise them, they missed out on a lot. It's still dysfunctional.
But this is my whole thing. Their responsibilities to life. Everything can't be used as resentment 20 years later.
So I think that the missing link is that you need to have a conversation about y'all roles in the family and everyone contributing and what everybody has to do to make the family operate properly and be successful as a family unit. Those things don't happen though. It's just like watch TT, Watch Man.
Yep.
I don't care what you gotta do. It ain't more
Yep.
important than what I gotta do. Watch TT and Man.
And
I'm
that,
going out.
and
Well,
that's
I
why
got
when
something to do. I'll be back later.
That's why when these kids, I'm gonna be a hypocrite. When these kids get out in the real world, they all offended because everything ain't a conversation. Go make the goddamn copies. Why can't he make them? Because I asked you. Like, some things are non-negotiable.
So
Like,
I'm not saying negotiable, but I'm saying defining the role and making them understand why at an age like that they're put into a more parental role versus just being a kid. Why they have to sacrifice. Explain. It's nothing wrong with talking to your kids and explaining to them why it's important to sacrifice sometimes for the family or for the greater good of the family, if that's what's happening in your household.
And I think everything you're saying is absolutely. I'm not even. It makes sense. Everything you're saying is we're not having a discussion every time I tell you gotta do something.
No, I don't think
we're not having this sit down
every time.
We're not having this sit down every time I say, yo, I gotta go
get up and get the remote for you when you right there and you can go get the remote yourself. It's only 5 feet away from you. Why I gotta come out my room and get the remote?
2 days a week would then be a job. Pay them. No, people. If I pay them because I want to, but I wish you would demand payment. If I want to pay you, that's out the kindness of my heart. Because I'm not going out here. You're not watching this kid because I want to go do something fun. You're watching this kid so you can turn these lights on
and
all
I
the
can pay
time.
that. Yes.
And you can be okay.
I'm with you.
That's why you're watching these kids.
And so that's why it needs to
so
be
if you want explanation, you're going to get it once. You're going to get it once, and you're going to get a firm explanation on why you're watching this child. But we're not going back and forth, because the first thing these kids be on some, you decided to put yourself in this situation. Now you're going to make me Jay Black you. See? That's what I say now.
Although they would have a valid point in expressing that for themselves, because we do teach kids to advocate for themselves, I do believe that having that conversation strengthens your stance and kind of strengthens the family structure and the understanding why it's so important for everyone in the household to contribute or help out in some type of way.
Guess what? Since we want to have a conversation about everything I do in my life, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a family. The next time, if my family's, the girls are living with me, all of them, or if I'm ever in a family situation, if I had it all over, since we gonna do that, every time dad goes out to do something that has nothing to do with anything for himself, I want to have a family meeting and let y'all know that I'm doing this because I have to. And I don't need any recourse and be like, oh, Lord, but I'm going to give y'all an explanation. I want y'all to hear everything I do. And all I'm doing is asking you to watch somebody. So we can have these long conversations, even though they're healthy, but they're unrealistic, because when you get out in the real world, professors ain't going to break this all down to you. Bosses ain't going to break this all down to you. You're going to have to understand there's certain things you're going to do that you are not going to be rewarded for, and you ain't going to get no credit for. And that is just part of life. That's just part of life.
Absolutely. I believe that. But to answer your question, Ani, why understanding why their role is important, it is definitely important for you to teach a young person.
She said, okay, but I'm not going back and forth. You ain't finished, but I'm not going back and forth with my child.
No, it's very important for you to identify what their role is in your family structure. But no, you don't go back and I would not go back and forth as in, well, why not? Because I said so. Well, why you say so? But go back to Lady Q's comment about Jay Black not having respect for kids because he's a parent.
The issue I had with the mister in this debate was he has zero respect for kids because he is the parent.
Yeah, I'm not going back and forth. I need you to watch. I need to go to work so I can pay this bill so you can have this roof, so you can go in that fridge and eat up. I'm not going back and forth. So it ain't about respect. I need you to do this. This is what it is.
We had that conversation on the front end, and it's not no going.
But she get all loud and passionate that I can't even debate with her.
This is why I have a problem going back and forth. This is what I'm going to. This is the problem. I'm gonna give you the courtesy of explaining to you why one time. When you come out your face and you want to turn this into a back and forth debate, we now have problems because I got too much responsibility to be sitting here with you talking about when I just explained the reason why I have to do this. Yeah, but why? Let me tell you what but why could get you. It could get you, but why did I have to call the cops? That's what it could lead to. But why?
We're going back to the
But why I gotta go live with
sharing
my
of our
auntie?
days.
Why I'm getting sent to Puerto Rico? Why? But once again, everything that Mo is saying, I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. I get what you're saying is common sense. But the other fact is, you got parents out here just trying to make sure that the foreclosure doesn't come.
Mm-hmm.
And now before I go out to try and make sure the foreclosure doesn't come, which for the kids, I'm going to explain what foreclosure is. Wait, let me finish. Don't but. Let me explain to you what foreclosure is.
Break it down.
Foreclosure is at some point, there's a thing called a sheriff, and they could be a letter on the door. When that letter on the door is going to state how long we got till we find some place to live. If we can't find some place to live, come with me. Come walk outside with me. If we can't find some place to live, you see this? What's this called? Outside. That's going to be our home. Outside. If I can't find some place to put everybody in their house. Or I can split everybody up and send you there and send you there and send you there. You can live with auntie. You can live with the cousin that you hate, and you can go to Puerto Rico. This is what we can do. Now, is that clear on why I need you to watch your sibling? Has that made enough sense for you?
No, that still don't make no sense.
Don said the why can get you sent to the Michael Shawn Island. Actually, why
now
get you
talk
booted?
about age-appropriate conversations of breaking stuff down. Again,
and that's my point right there. What you just said.
Yeah,
age appropriate.
When I say age appropriate, because it's not meant for your 10-year-old to have the burden of understanding why I won't say understanding, but having to carry the burden of, oh, dad got to pay the bills. Because let me tell you the effect of that, what that has on kids. And my son does it, and I have to correct him all the time. No, that's too expensive. Don't buy that for me. Did you get something to eat for yourself? Here, you don't know. I don't need that. You can, and I'm like, where is this coming from? Found out they're talking about budgeting in school, which is great. But it has to be done in a healthy way.
But
y'all see,
Mike,
this is what confuses the hell out of me. You want to talk, but this is why I'm saying, if you're having these conversations, if you really want to have these conversations, and I tell you what's really going on, instead of you just taking care of the kid, you're going to have anxiety. And this is what I'm trying to protect you from by not having these back and forth with you. Go ahead. What was the last conversation?
You shouldn't have to go back and forth with a kid.
No, they're going to say it's a conversation. What was the last one?
But here's the back and forth, man. Lady Q. Here she go with her little
Lady Q, brought to you by
WokeUpInspired.com.
all the merchandise that you see, all the hoodies that J Black wears, you can go to their website, WokeUpInspired.com. Back and forth implies disrespect when it's just a conversation. The reality is you had kids, including the one you're making demands on. And if they need that combo, then have it. It's pure ego. See, I don't agree that it's pure ego, because I'm not talking about J Black, because I already know I need space in between me and his square.
No, we're on the same page with this one.
No, y'all not.
If I have a conversation with me, then you want me to have a conversation where they don't get the reality of what it really is. If you want the conversation and you want me to tell you why you have to watch the kids, I'm not going to edit. I'm going to say it in the nicest way possible, that everybody in this house has a responsibility that they will have to take on. And sometimes you're going to feel it's unfair. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Everybody in this house is doing stuff that they're going to believe is unfair, but they're doing it for the better good of the house.
Some parents are setting their...
Stop right there. Everything you just said, that's what I call a healthy, age-appropriate conversation with your kid about their role and everybody's role in the house and contributing. You ain't even got to go no further.
And that's what I said. Okay. I don't have to go any further, but that's not the reality of what's going to happen. I know having ovaries in my house for 18 years, that's not the end of the conversation.
But that's where your frustration comes out in the delivery. Because after that, then you're gonna get mad.
No, because then you just said it's over right there, right?
No, what I'm saying is how you said it was perfect. Like what you just said was a perfect age appropriate conversation to have with like maybe like a 10-year-old or 12-year-old that you got watching your kids, the other siblings. That's a great way to explain it to them.
And but my thing is
feeling like your ego is involved or you are flexing because you the parent and because I said so.
But
I
when
agree with
go ahead,
Ani.
Shawnee.
Ani had a thing up there about coddling kids.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be written. Mike done heard this. It get to a point with my daughters because they won't stop, and I go all the way in. And what I've noticed when I go all the way in, their behavior changes. But as long as I sit there and be like, "Well, okay, girls," but when I turn it up, then all of a sudden they snap, they get it, and their behavior change.
But part of that is because the environment that we live in is like that. If you look at social media, everything is like this. That gets everybody's attention.
No, not just
That's
that.
It's the generation that we are.
I'm talking about the words that I use with them because trying to water it down and say, "Well, I need you to do this because it's beneficial for the whole family."
Billy J right there.
They ain't getting it. So I have to go deep into. I have to go into some detail and break this down because what I noticed doing that with them, kind of sugarcoating it and calling. And all human beings have some level of selfishness. We all got some level of selfishness, but they don't get it. They don't get it. And as a parent, I'm not saying I'm a bad parent, so don't take what I'm about to say that way, y'all. I'm not saying it, but as a parent, I'm the one that crippled them like that to where they are thinking that. But now the last couple months, I done had to turn up, and then I realized afterwards, they be sitting there looking at me like. But then I see the change and then the consistency because now they get it. But as long as I was, girls, well, this happens, trees grow and butterflies come out.
And I agree with Shawnee. I agree with Shawnee 100%. It's such a battle because no matter how you handle your kids, no matter how you handle them, no matter what philosophy you take, I promise you, there's gonna be some resentment when they're like 25 or 26. No matter what you do. Yeah. And Billy J says a man can't say nothing. And Mo, have a great day.
Have a great day, Mo.
And we got to make sure we get allegedly tomorrow. Absolutely. Sorry about that. Billy J says a man can't say nothing and have it left alone. Dog, I stopped talking. I literally stopped talking because that comment, a man can't say nothing and have it be left alone. Because everybody wants to challenge every single thing. And I'm not doing it no more. You want to find out? You find out. Because you will find out. The unfortunate part is when you find out, it'll be later on in life, and you'll forget. Dad tried to tell you. He tried. He tried to warn you. But you ain't want to take him. What everybody wants to do is when somebody says something, nobody, and now we're starting it at a younger age. Everybody wants to go back and forth. I can't explain everything to you because it's impossible to explain the realities of life.
I'm sorry.
Shit ain't fair. Well, I don't know what that means.
No, it was have a good day, Mo. I was late. I'm sorry.
Oh, have a good day, Mo. All right. Well, this all started off on paying a babysitter.
That's all it was. It was just that one question that triggered that. And I'm glad to see that the majority is on my side.
Put Lady Q on the Lady Q comment about the 19-year-old.
About the 19-year-old?
She said it's all ego. I'm definitely referring to the Mr. I say ego, referring to the 20-year-old in the original scenario. So I don't know.
It was a 20-year-old that had to watch their sibling that wanted to be paid. That's what triggered it. And then that's how me and her got to debating about it.
Got it.
Yeah.
So the 20-year-old was still living in the house.
Yeah. A grown person living in your house and wanting to, you want to pay me? What? That don't even make sense.
Damn.
But that's the world. That's today's the end of that millennium believing that no, I need to be compensated for my services, not looking at it as that you're getting compensated every day you wake up in this heat in this house. You got that blanket on you. I'm sure they pay for that bed that you sleep in. I'm sure like it's so many, like, come on. I'm not playing them games.
I would never pay. I would never want. Okay, my kids wouldn't ask me for that. But if you're 20 and you ask me to get paid to babysit, then now you got to pay me to live here.
Yeah, we can offset this. All right, so
now you got to pay me to live here.
You owe me at least $400 for that room. And now how much I got to pay you? All right, so that's minus. So all right, so you owe me $2 for this week. And
there's got to be a money jar next to the refrigerator every time you open it.
Every time. Soon that light come on, it's a charge. Get out of here, please. You want to play that game? You want to play? That's the game you want to play?
All right, let's before we go, because we got to wrap that up. Can somebody show me? Because I didn't watch this clip, Shawnee, that Jay Black. I'm sorry, I didn't watch it. I was watching Tulsa King, and I didn't get unpopular opinion. 18-19 is not grown for me. I don't think they're grown either. But you can't tell an 18, 19, 20-year-old they're not grown.
I think they're grown, but they're not grown. I think kids still need guidance. Probably about 30.
And part of that guidance is let you know you ain't getting paid living in my house, and I'm paying you to babysit your sibling.
I hate to give this hood analogy. 18, 19, 20. Y'all think y'all grown? Fine. You ain't grown until you get arrested and you get yourself out of jail. You ain't grown until you ain't called nobody. If you got to call somebody when shit go bad, then you ain't officially grown. That's just my humble opinion. There's something my 21-year-old would say, pay him for out of here. What?
No, that's something her 21-year-old would say.
She's calling him F out of here.
Like 18, I think about it all the time. And people like even me and my sister go, well, you know, they're 18 and 19. Dog, if shit go wrong, who they calling?
Mm-hmm.
Who got to come make this happen? Me. You ain't grown. And don't tell me about the pre-grown. You not grown. Take that word out of there. You just older. You just got a year older.
I like
20 isn't grown to me.
A&I. I like her.
18 to 20 isn't grown to me either. Not in my house where I'm paying all the bills. Okay, let's get this done and let's get to this part because I was watching Tulsa King, which I'm still not finished, but I'm really enjoying it. Jay Black sent a clip. Being hard on your friend. I don't know if I subliminally I didn't watch this because of my situations, but I said, all right, I didn't watch it. So this is gonna be the first time I'm watching it with everybody watching. This is gonna be the first time.
Okay.
Let's see if this dude is being hard on
bro. She broke up with me and got with another.
Bro, how you sound? You talking about you?
I can't take care of the kids.
Shut that shit up, bro.
I can't take care of the kids and she with another man, bro.
Hey, dog, shut that shit up because you pissing me off, bro. I damn near ain't gonna want you in my car because I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, you talking about it is that serious, bro. Like, don't condone this shit, bro. He telling me right now, this man telling me right now he ain't taking care of his kids because his baby mama got a new boyfriend.
Listen, bro.
Who cares?
Bro, I'm saying,
who cares?
Bro,
who cares?
I'm trying to explain it to you, though, bro.
Bro, it ain't no.
Why do you care about? Why you care so much for him?
Listen what I'm saying, bro. Like, you dumb too if you believe the fact this man just said out his own mouth, I ain't taking care of my kids because my baby mama got a new boyfriend.
She posted a picture. Bro, she posted a picture with her and the dude and my kids, bro, on Facebook, bro.
Who give a f, bro? This ain't about the
man. That hurt my feelings,
bro. It's about your kids, bro. Bro, you sound like emotional ass. You sound like a soft ass, emotional ass right now, bro. You mad about it ain't about your kids, bro. Don't tell me what a turn. You about to get out this motherfucker in a minute, bro.
Nah, you want to kick me out?
Bro, because you got to fix that shit, bro. You got to fix that shit, bro. Like, ain't no way you come sit up here and tell me, bro, I'm not going to be friends with no man that don't take care of their kids. That bullshit ass excuse, bro. You ain't talking about shit right now.
But but he grown, bro. Like, if you don't want to take care of my kid, you talk to her?
Bro, no, you telling me. Every time I ask you gonna get your kid, like, no, I ain't gonna pick them up. She with that.
Some weak ass shit, bro.
You tell him.
She cheated on me with this man, bro. I'm hurt, bro.
Bro, f all that, bro. At the end of the day, so your kid's gonna suffer because you mad about another your. That shit happens every day.
Bro, that shit ain't cool.
That shit happen every day. Bro, that shit happen every day, bro. Ain't no fucking excuse about you not taking care of your kid. Oh, she took a picture with my kids. Like,
that shit weak, bro. That shit over with, bro.
Okay, I understand it's weak, bro, but that don't mean shit, bro. Like, you acting like a ass right now.
How am I acting like a bro?
You acting like a whole ass. You acting like a ass, bro.
Just drop
Johnny,
it, bro.
you acting like a ass, bro.
Johnny, if you got kids with a right, if you got kids with a, you taking care of your kids, and then you come home and cheat, and then she got another, she kick you out the house and move this in at the y'all been together for 3 years, bro.
Man, shut your bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up talking that shit.
Bro,
you not finna say you sound dumb. You finna talk that shit in the car.
And then he kicks him out the car. He kicked him out the car after that. He kicked him out the car after that. Yeah. And then he almost kicked the third dude out in the backseat dudes, because you was agreeing with him too about the kick, but he didn't kick him out. Like so that was the the dialogue.
This whole dialogue could have been this whole thing could have been done if he would have just admitted, look, dog, I'm brokenhearted right now that this chick really got with the dude that she cheated on me with. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do, and everybody would have been like, "Yo, that is messed up."
Richard said,
"But when you bring up, Richard, there you go." But when you say I can't take care of my kids because she's with this dude, no, that is childish. Just admit
you understand his pain, or that he was feeling. You understand that he's hurt.
Pain, but he's directing his anger
towards the kids.
Like, I seen this, and he was right for putting his ass out the car. Punk ass dude.
I understood his pain. I get it. You got to take care of your kids, and I also get the fact that dude is hurt. She just cheated on him, left him, and now I'm gloating about it everywhere. I come home, he's hurt, and I guess the kids is an extension of her. So it's like I'm not helping, because I know that money gonna go towards you when I pay child support. So I get the battle that he's with, but I get the fact that he's also need to take care of his kids. But I do understand his hurt and pain. I think that therapy needs to be there to get him through that portion. Then to let him know that it's separated. The kids is separated from that hurt, and it's not her.
I think Jay just had a Q comment. I did.
That's what I felt.
Jay did his own Q.
Because me and her battled about this yesterday. Like, she the one sent this to me, and that's when I sent it to y'all. So, but yeah, so man. So, and when I said I understand his hurt, and she went off. What do you mean? I said, no, I'm not saying he's wrong. He's right. I'm saying I get it. He's hurt. He was cheated on.
That happens every day. That ain't got nothing to do with you taking care of your kids.
Now, people, let me just, because I don't want to be at fault. I'm not remixing. I'm just going to make this point, and then I'm going to go right back to the point. Women do this all the time when they get mad about who you banging out, and then they take you back to child support to try and raise the child support to get back at you. People,
facts on facts.
When somebody moves on, now taking a picture with my kids with the dude, there's going to be a conversation about that.
Shut up.
There's going to be a conversation about you posting pictures with this dude and my kids.
But if they all together,
there's going to be a conversation.
If they all at an event together and they all take a picture, what?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's going to be a conversation. And it depends. I don't know how long they've been broke up.
It don't matter. They broke up.
He came home and she was cheating.
But
now she's posting all on social media with the kids.
Nothing to do with you taking care of your kids.
No, you're right. That point is right. That point is absolutely right.
Now, what you want to do with her, that's something different. But the kids, that's the part that's irritating for me. Don't take it out on them kids.
I'm not gonna take it out on the kids, but I'm saying don't bring.
I understand.
I'm saying don't bring the picture with the dude. Pain. Don't shove a dude into my kid's life, because I don't know how long, and it does matter how long you've been broke up, because you don't need to shove another dude in a kid's face that fast.
But you can't control somebody else's life.
I'm just saying there's going to be a conversation. We're going to have a problem, and there could be some court situations where I'm going to be like, she's got another dude in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have to deal with that. Put a flashback, because this doesn't read him, Jay.
Right. Like if he got that big of a problem with what she's doing, then he can take her to court and file for custody of them kids. But he don't want to take care of them kids full time. So just shut the fuck up and deal with what you got to deal with. Move on. Go get you another bitch. Don't take that out on them kids. It's like these kids. That's fine. You got beef with her. I'm not saying that
he don't want her back, Shawn. There's no way he can. Shawn said he might get her back. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, don't do the kids like that. You got issues with her. Oh, she grown.
And I applaud the man for telling his friend, which what you saying is wrong. Yes, they do, Mike, and they're trash for that. Thank you. Q comment brought I woke up inspired. I applaud the man for not listening to the BS and going along with it. Because I'm telling you, if this was the other way around, and a woman was talking to her girls, and they were like, "Can you believe he knocking that chick off, the one I caught him cheating with?"
And now look at him posted all up
and he
on
got pictures.
IG.
He got pictures with this hoe now that he's posting with the kids.
My kid ain't gonna be around that hoe.
Let
I
me
don't
tell you
trust
what.
her.
Let me tell you what we about to do. We about to go back to court.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Mike, Shawn, you know, some more than likely had that new situation for a minute, probably. But that's what I'm saying. The whole point of this is that the man was hurt, and he should have stayed to that topic.
Don went through the same thing.
I went through the same situation several years back. I went to court and got custody. Well, good for you, Don Page.
All because she cheated? So you only got custody? Wait, I don't know. But either way, good for you. I'm glad he stepped up and
you can date whomever.
Now he can get child support.
You can date whomever you want to, but our kids will not. I just think.
But you can't stop who they bring the kids around. That's where the power is lost. Once y'all no longer together, you cannot stop who that man or woman bring around your kids. So that's where the drama and buildup begins to make it worse. Because if you stay single or not kept somebody around, you can co-parent a whole lot easier.
And that's the problem with the court system, because if you can prove that he's being detrimental to the kids, then you can go through it. But he ain't gonna take it. He ain't gonna take it.
Well, I mean, sometimes in your court papers and your in the orders, it'll say that you can't have overnight guests. You can't have certain people around. Sometimes it's written up like that.
Wait, what, they got a criminal hit? Like you got, that's hard as I don't know what to say.
How
you gonna prove?
You don't have to have a criminal history. I don't know if it's based on the age of the kids, like how young they are, but
a judge can tell me I can't have a female friend spend the night with me.
He can tell y'all both. He can tell y'all both.
Both parents. Yeah. It'll be it's in the papers. Because my papers say that they say some stuff like that. No overnight guests. No, it was some other stuff. I mean, it was on both of us, but I mean, we didn't care. I ain't never been like,
sure. So wait, I ain't gonna say they can't have no company. Like,
well, they you know, but it never came. I mean, it happened. You know, we had overnight company. I had overnight company, but then nobody say I'm taking you back to court for it. I mean, it say that I couldn't move out of Dallas County. I moved.
Don Page, Mike, you are absolutely right about having strangers around the kids. You don't know how long they're going to be around, and that fucked the kids up in the long run. I mean, you know, you gotta think about stuff like that.
But you're supposed to trust that the parent is not going to put the child in danger and the well-being of the kid. So, you know, you're just jealous. Only reason you're saying that, you know, that mother ain't gonna let nothing happen to her child. That's what they say.
That's what everybody says. And then when the horror stories come with what a boyfriend did, and then nobody wants to. That's a dangerous thing.
It's always the mom's fault. If the kid is with the dad and something go wrong, the first thing people say, "Well, where was the mama?"
Which that is totally unfair. Because if that child is with me and something happens when that child is with me, that is 1,000 trillion% on me, on my situation. If I got a female, if I'm dating a female and she starts doing something inappropriate with my son or daughter, and you know the times we live in, that is on me. Like
that's how you take it, but they flip it back to like what you said. If the girls or the women in the car having a conversation, because I know women that do stuff like the kid got a room at their dad's house that dad might have a girlfriend, new wife, or whatever. The mom will just go over there and want to go in the house just because she the mom and she want to see where her kids are sleeping and stuff. And it's like, that's kind of extreme. But then it goes back to people always saying, well, the mom should have known. She should have had an idea. She shouldn't have let him take them kids. And she know he got it always be mom's fault.
If the mom doesn't, shut
up, he's playing. He always got jokes.
If the mom wants to know where the kid is sleeping at,
that's valid. Valid.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I think that's valid, but you don't just show up at somebody's house.
No, you have a conversation.
and right, and demand that you let me in because I want to come in now and see. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
So I
that's
think
yeah.
that you should, either dad should know where the kid is laying their head, mom should know where the kid is laying their head.
But
You
there's no
don't show
company.
up at somebody's house and just say, I want to come in because you trying to flex because you the mother of the kids. You know, these people got a whole new situation going on over here. You don't, that ain't how you do it.
And well, I don't want to get off into it because it's 8:48. And another thing for y'all people who are you are the new person, right? You're the new person. This is to the new people, the new guy, the new lady who comes into a situation where somebody has kids with somebody else, and you're the new person. Can you please respect the boundaries?
You want them to stand down?
Oh, okay. So I'm not tapping myself on the back because like when I called Jay Black because I for a situation, I'm not disciplining your kids 4 months in. Like I'm not dog. I'm not putting myself in it. That's not for me. Like you have to earn your stripes to be able to, like, you got to earn, they got to believe your ass is going to be here. Like number one, they have to trust you, which takes a long time for people to actually trust you. And number two, they got to be like, well, why are we listening to this new person when we don't know if this new mother or this new B word is even going to be here?
Probationary period still.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
That all kids think like that. I don't think it take them that long to trust.
Well, I'm saying as an adult, if they trust you,
they shouldn't trust some new dude that quickly.
But what I'm saying is, however the kids take
kids,
they grab on and they grab on fast. But as the adult who knows better, you should take things slow. And some people jump into situations where they think, you know, they can just, and I guess it's human nature for guys to try and think that, but you have to respect the boundaries and don't I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not expressing it correctly. I just think that you should be very, very aware that if you're the new person, you should go to that parent and be like, hey, I think this was happening. I don't know if you want to do something about it or
it's a buildup. You want them slow.
And if the parent says they good, then shut up. They good. You like, I know my kids. You be like, all right, they good. But it's like people jump into situations and decide that they want to. No, that's the parent. You got to give them that respect. Sequisha says you can't too slow. Worst thing is really boiling someone that doesn't click with your kids. Worst thing is really.
So I guess it was a build up, and the resentment is there, and the relationship ain't gonna work if they're not able to get that off their chest. And
now that's a good topic for another day.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking to them when they think somebody's gonna be there, and then all of a sudden that person ain't there no more. But I mean, they get over it. I don't know. I look at, like, when I listen to my kids talk, them and their friends, not just them, but when I listen to the conversations that they have in these group chats, because I can hear them in my room when they on the phone. And they just, I don't know, they're so detached, it seems like. They, you know, and they all on the phone together, the girls and the boys. And so this girl and this boy were dating and they broke up, and now the same girl and boy are on the phone, but they dating somebody else that's on the phone too, and they good. Like, ain't no, well, you did this, ain't none of that happening. I be sitting there listening like, what? But okay, that's how.
Well, when I hear those conversations, I always take it as everybody is supposed to play the tough role, and the only time and ain't nobody honest on those group phone calls on how they feeling about certain situation. In my opinion, I see a lot of fronting going on. I see a lot of fronting going on. Or, oh, I don't care, huh? It's what. Shoot, I see a lot of fronting in adults when they have the same conversation. I'm like, why don't you just tell the truth? Like, why don't
they all go out together? They like, yeah, let's go to the movies. Let's do this. Those are the situations I'm talking about. They just, and then we'll, you know, because if some places I'll go with them, and, you know, just so I can sit there and watch, and they like, ain't no tension, ain't no beef, ain't nothing. They cool. And then the next week, it's like they rotate. Like, okay, next.
Yeah, that's a whole nother can of worms. That's wow.
What?
These relationships get, but anyway, was the guy being too hard on his friend? No, I don't think the guy was being too hard on his friend. I don't think he should have kicked him out. I think what he should have, once again, people have a way of yelling at people and talking to people when you just be like, dog, we know you're hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We know you effed up right now. We know you're in your bag, but that just ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with these kids. It just doesn't. And would I be mad about the picture with the family? Yes. But you can't because what I see parents do is parents use the one thing that can hurt the other person, which is I can't take care of the kids. So now you're not hurting the mom, but if the mom's a good mom, the mom's gonna be hurt because the kid's gonna be hurt.
If she's a good mom, she's not gonna post a picture of that dude she was cheating on you with you and your kid, and she ain't gonna do that.
It's just
what does that have to do with her being a mom?
Because she knows it's going to affect his support and his being a co-parent is going to trickle down to the kids. So her being petty, posting a picture of the new dude that she was smashing out with his kid in the photo, like their family, you know what that's going to trigger, but you just don't care.
That's going to affect this grown man from taking care of
his kids. Yeah, potentially. You know your mate, you know your partner.
Then there's something wrong because nothing should stop you from taking care of your kids. I'm not saying that he don't have a right to be hurt or upset. That's not what I'm saying. But nothing should come between you and your kids.
I'm just saying, but you know that's a possibility that this can happen. So why would you do that?
But then it shouldn't be that way.
Shouldn't, woulda, coulda, shoulda, wouldn't, all that. But it is. We know the reality.
When you have
you
kids,
knew what you were doing when you hit post. You knew exactly what the reaction you was getting.
When you have kids, you have to grow up. Whatever age you had kids, you got to grow. Because
you being petty, posted a picture of the new dude you were just smashing with his kid in the photo. What does that have
to do with your kids? What does that have to do with your relationship with your kids?
You're being willfully obtuse. Yeah, Mike, I learned that. You're being willfully obtuse.
All right,
Webster. I want to know. Webster. But I do want to know this. Since you're taking a picture with the new dude, right? Do your kids know how you came about to be with this new dude? Do they know the story on what you did to their dad with this new dude? I just want to know if are you being, since you want to, this person, if you took a picture and posted it on Facebook and you want to be wide open about this relationship, have you been totally honest with you? And we're never going to know this. My question is, have you been totally honest with your kids on how this relationship started and what it resulted in?
I would say no, but like in this time and age, I don't know. She might have told him. Like if she, because we working off of the information that we have. Sometimes the moms, be telling they little girl or they kids, yeah, I did this, and then somebody so you don't know. She might have.
And then I want to know, and these are all the angles that these crazy webs that we spin bring upon us. Then I want to know if you were, let's say you were honest, and the kids really got a problem with it, and you asked them to take a picture. She's wrong if they really don't want to take the picture.
Absolutely.
So this is a whole, but the maturity level of the dude makes me think, and I'm just assuming, these are just assumptions, that maturity level is what went back and forth in this relationship. And why is he on her page?
Friends are friends. You're going to see.
People stay on people's page.
And you want to watch your ex.
Well, that's your problem.
Hold on. Who put the last comment on?
Page, that's your problem.
Afro Queen, why you on your ex's page?
I'm sure everybody be snooping from time to time on, especially a fresh ex, like you just broke up.
That's why when they do these videos, and this is, I know I'm asking a lot because this ain't a network show. This ain't like Netflix or nothing. I wish they would give us the background information. Like after the video shows, be like they were broken up for 3 months before it happened, and just some background information, so we can be like, so we can have a better understanding of what side we really want to take. Because I'm not on the guy's side about not taking care of the kids. Lady Q, brought to you by Woke Up Inspired. Why she got to be thinking about you when she posts? Because she got because you're posting with my kids. And when I post, I need to be clear. When I'm posting your kids, I need to think, is this gonna create something? I'm not posting. These are our kids.
But why are we even on each other's pages?
Why are you posting my kids on your page?
Because it's my page. But why are you?
But there are kids. See, I don't care about whose page it is. There are kids. So we got to think about stuff like that before we get to posting and putting stuff on out there and doing all that. When we break up, I unfriend you and your family.
Oh God, why she keep calling back? Lady, get your
calling back because that is your choice. If you choose to care about her feelings after y'all break up and your kids, and so be it. That's cool. And that's real nice and everything. But if she's gonna fuck you or I don't care and she wanna post her kids or her new boo because she's the mother, she can do that. You can do it too. If you choose not to, that's on you. Respect for that, but she don't have to. That's the point. You can't expect you from other people.
That's true. Facts.
You got your voice. Thank you.
You can't.
Okay.
You can only control you.
Okay.
Control the controllables.
Just know the outcome and reaction that can come from that. So just be prepared for that.
That's because you're stupid and you're immature.
Okay, bye.
Because nothing should come between you and your children. If you care about your kids being posted, but you don't care enough to take care of them, make sense.
Bye.
Well, nothing is supposed to come in between you and your children. Then you have to make decisions based on what's going to happen with you and the other parent. That is the connection that you are stuck with for the rest of your life.
Because it's going to be a domino effect, just like
because then if he posts a picture with his kids with another boo, then people are going to say he's just being petty. And now these kids are being drugged from picture to picture like they models.
Oh God, correct, lady.
But do the kids even know? That's the thing. Like, are the kids even on Facebook like that to see all of this going on?
The kids are taking the pictures. They ain't gotta be on Facebook.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They taking the pictures, but where are the pictures going? Are the kids probably not even thinking about all this? It's the adults.
But that's what you assume. That's what you're assuming. They're not thinking about it.
It's all assumptions. If they thinking about it, I don't know. Kids will say what's on their mind quicker than adults.
Listen. I just say, and then what was the picture?
If I post a picture, let's just say I'm not even put them in it as far as they're in the picture. If I post a picture, because my kids follow me on Instagram, they don't follow me on Facebook. If I post a picture of me and a dude, just a random picture, they're gonna be like, who is this? And they might write it on there. I'm talking about my kids. They not gonna hold that and be like, oh, okay, and have their own conversation. They gonna approach me and say, they ain't gonna say, what the fuck is this? But basically that's what they're gonna be saying to me. What the fuck is this?
I mean, I get it. What was the last one? Thank you, Tam.
No, she's just trying to make her points.
Make it make sense how you care so much about your kids being posted on Facebook while willing to stop. We've already said he's wrong with that. We've already said he's wrong. He's 100% wrong.
That's what he said.
100% wrong. I just, when you start, because we're so used to social media that certain people don't think it's a big deal that you post somebody with your new person on social media. I just need to have a conversation with the other person
that you just cheated with.
This is you're like cheating is a big deal if you're going to be.
It's the reality. Yeah, they act like it ain't. He's just get over it. No, humans have feelings.
I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating on the mother of my kids. And then within whatever amount of weeks, I'm taking a picture with my kids lumped up with me.
With the chick I just cheated with.
My kids ain't gonna take the picture. My kids ain't taking a picture with her. If that was the circumstance. They gonna be like, you got to be kidding me. You thinking we taking a picture with this?
I'm not answering the phone.
So, all right, we got to end it anyway. So, let's get this last question. My ex posted a pic with his new boo and my daughter. I was upset because I knew he did it to hurt me. Now, that's a good point. But it never crossed my mind to cut off my daughter. Of course, we think that my daughter, I guess, is different from moms. No, it's not different from moms. I think that's the problem with society that we poor moms get have to be different. But J Black and Lady Q, everything's
we
okay.
good over here.
Yeah,
we just
everything's
debate.
fine.
That's what we do.
It
We
is what they
disagree
do.
and we
Trust
debate.
me. It is
Like,
what they do.
you know, then we go back to being normal again.
All right, that's it. Great show. Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it from you. It's Michael Shawn. It's about to be a long day. Enjoy your day. Make the best out of it. No bacon for you.
Because I didn't answer. Because I ignored the call. I said because we had to end the show. You can't put that on me. The show time was up, right?
The show is over. Rodney Perry is up next.
She's not gonna cook for me.
And I don't even get bacon in the morning, but specifically this morning, I'm going to pick up some bacon for myself. So, Jay, sometimes the show ain't worth it. Sometimes the show ain't worth it.
Answer. We was, oh God.
Sometimes you need just to let it go. Oh no, look. Even Queen Boy said, "Oh no, Lady Q, done took it too far." We went from posting pictures on Facebook to not making any bacon. That is petty. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.